Hello everyone, this is Ken Spear. Today I'm going to present top 10 bosses in gaming. This is my personal opinion based upon gaming content. I will gladly accept any of your commentary. Let's begin.
20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will.
Number 10 on my list, I'll have to go with Crash Bandicoot: The Wrath of Cortex. Either for the GameCube version, PlayStation 2, or either Xbox. Mostly all the bosses in this game is Crunch, which is not bad. Crunch versus Crash. A very good rivalry for this game. Not to mention I don't have to fight with that mad scientist. So in this game we actually improved the final boss, or the bosses in this game, as in Crunch. So this is number 10 on my top 10 gaming list.
20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will.
For number 9, I'm gonna have to go with The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker for the Nintendo GameCube. This is one of my all-time favorite Legend of Zelda games. Even better than Skyward Sword, which is my personal opinion. I like the bosses in this game. It's very creative. You get to use your helpful tools like the boomerang and many other stuff. Especially the final boss for this game. It's pretty cool. So this is number 9 of my list.
Skill, 15% concentrated power of will.
Number 8, Super Mario Sunshine. I love this game. Even though this game didn't make any sense to the Mario franchise series with all the cleaning and blood, but I did love this level. I love the way how you get to use FLUDD for killing enemies. Like for this one, Piranha Plant, you get to shoot water in its mouth and then you get to bounce on its belly. It's pretty funny. And not just this boss, other bosses. Well, short one as in Shadow Mario and that slime there. I don't know what's it called, but I like that one too. So this is number 8 on my list.
20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will.
Number 7 will be the game Lego Batman for the DS or for the Wii version. I think there's more than that, but the first one. Not a big fan of Legos. Not a big fan of the game, but I did like the bosses. I did like the fun bosses. Because when I first bought this game, I thought this game was gonna be a bit boring, but then it turns out, well, it still is a little boring, but better than what I expected before.
20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will.
Bomberman 64. This game is fun. It's just like the other versions I played on. Well, not this specific game, but on G-Pop I played this game called but I don't know what's it called, but it starts with a B. And when I played this game too, it's fun. Dropping bombs, and then you have to explode the other opponent is competitive. So this is number 6 on my list.
20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will.
I'm gonna have to go with Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
I think you're the big hedgehog around here.
I like the bosses in this game with only Sonic versus Shadow. With the other ones, Eggman versus Tails and Knuckles versus Rouge, doesn't meet up to my expectations. But this boss, I endure this boss. So
skill, 15% concentrated power of will.
I will have to go with Super Smash Bros. Brawl for the Wii. This game is awesome for multiplayer. Hell, I'll give it a 10 out of 10 for the bosses and the game. The adventure mode has an awesome storyline to it, along with all of the characters. The bottom line is, this game is great with the bosses. Not to mention that mostly all of these bosses are from the previous games, like Piranha Plant coming from Super Mario Sunshine. What also is great is the rival bosses, where you have to verse somebody and then you get to unlock them. That is if you do the classic mode and the multiplayer. So this is number 4 on my list.
20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will.
For number 3, I'll have to go with Dragon Ball Z Region Blast 2. Who wouldn't love this intense fighting game? Even though it does show a lot of fantasy, with people flying, turning into some sort of villain, shooting glass from their hands. Pretty fake, but it's really cool. Not to mention that the graphics in this game is impressive. The fights in this game is cool. The transformation in this game. So
20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will.
for number 2, it's gonna be Luigi's Mansion. The bosses in this game are scary. Just like when that baby, just like that with that baby, it's very scary. Not that it's too hard or that a scary cat, but it's fun but scary at the same time. Just look at the look on Luigi's face. Scared. Not to mention, this isn't the only scariest boss. There's the man, the woman, the Boos, and the other bosses. So this is number 2 on my top 10 bosses in gaming.
Luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power.